Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to talk about my fragrances, my favorite fragrances for the month of April. So I think that I didn't have that many fragrances for last month because I enjoyed the few that I was wearing. And also I'm really sorry I'm late again for my favorites for the past months, but many things happened in my life lately. And yes, I was not really in the mood for filming at the beginning of the month. So now I'm back. So let's talk about the fragrances now. So let's start maybe with the happy, let's say, fragrances that I wore last month. There were a few, but I don't know. These were fragrances that really put me in a good mood, that I feel like they are really joyful. So the first one is And Your Lips by Floraiku. Sorry, my bottle is really dirty, but you know, it's been used, so it's a bit dirty. So this fragrance is a lavender bomb to me. I feel like if you love fragrances like maybe Libre or Mon Guerlain, but you're looking for something more fruity, sweet and fruity, I think this may be your type. This one is definitely fruity, sweet, creamy lavender and comforting to me. It has a note of, what is the fruit in it? I think it's UUB or something like that. I have no clue what it smells in real life, but to me it's like a sweet, fruity, I don't know, sweet, fruity something. It has a lot of lavender to me that brings something a little bit powdery, but it has something creamy in it and very floral also. And a comforting background, maybe tonka or vanilla, something like that. Something a bit, not really darker, but I was going to say darker, but yeah, deeper and but still comforting. So this one is a happy, comforting fragrance to me. Let's say that this was definitely the type of fragrances I was looking for last month. Happy and comforting. So yeah, this was the first one. My second one is a solar fragrance, and this is Ylang Cananga by Chloé. So this is part of their special collection. So from the Atelier des Fleurs, they have many fragrances now in this collection, and I have a few, 2 or 3 now, I guess. And this one, I wore it a lot last month. I feel like I was really, I don't know, in the mood for something more solar, for something more vibrant, sunny. And this is definitely sun in a bottle. I feel like this fragrance is really happy, super floral. It's not super sweet, but to me it has something like a candy ylang ylang, if it's something like that exists, I don't know. Yeah, have something like a candy note. So not really sugar, but I'm wondering if it doesn't have a hint of white floral also, like tuberose. To me, this one is very floral. It has something a little bit powdery to it. Yeah, and has something a bit deeper in the base, but not as deep as Ylang. What is this one? Ylang Nosibi, which I really enjoy also, which is to me deeper. I don't know. I see it like more thicker. It has vanilla also, but this one to me is more floral, powdery, elegant, maybe, you know, I don't know. This one to me is very joyful, very happy. So this is a super happy fragrance. I think it's going to be perfect for spring and summer. Really pretty. If you love Ylang fragrances, I definitely recommend you to try that one. Okay, so my next one is maybe no surprise, but this is a fragrance that I adore from Guerlain, and it has definitely become my favorite one from this collection. This is Neroli Outrenoir. So this one has a green, sparkling, fresh opening, something smelling a bit apricotty. It has this beautiful, bright Neroli, but as I say all the time, not the grandma-like type of Neroli, but really bright and fresh and a bit green, a bit smoky also with the tea. Super elegant, super comforting, bright, cheerful. To me, this one is also a very happy fragrance to me. Okay, so after that, I was also longing for some green fragrances, but not that many last month. I think I had only 2 on my list. So the first one is my favorite violet fragrance. So if you know me, you know. This is Violet Shot by Olfactive Studio. And this fragrance to me is violet, but not a nostalgic and old-fashioned violet. I mean, I don't mean that violet is old-fashioned, but it can be, you know, it has this nostalgic facet to me, and this one is it's not the case. It's a green, happy violet. It's green, it's fresh, it's a bit citrusy and fruity. It's the violet leaves in that one is just gorgeous. If you love violet leaves, also try this one. And I love the comforting base. I mean, it has vanilla, and to me, you know, green fragrances with vanilla in the base, and it has violet. I mean, for sure it was a winner, and this one is definitely a winner. I love this one so much. Like, if I could be in a bottle, maybe this would be in this one. I mean, I'm just loving it. Such a perfect violet, exactly the one that I was looking for. Something modern, green, a bit citrusy. It has everything I love in a fragrance, so definitely a win and perfect for spring. I'm always enjoying this one for spring. My next green fragrance is Aphélie by Trudon. So this one is completely different. I mean, this one to me is a nostalgic fragrance. It's like, yeah, to me it smells like a garden with the rose bushes and ivy running on the rose, and you smell the grass. It's green. It's raining on this garden. Yeah, this is definitely the image that I have from this one. It's very beautiful. It's comforting, but in a nostalgic way. I feel like this one is almost meditative, and really liking it. It has a strong note of rose. It's very green. So I feel like you need to enjoy rose, definitely, to enjoy this type of fragrance. But if you're looking for a green rose fragrance for spring, definitely this one could be a win for you. So after that, I feel like I was really also longing for almondy fragrances, powdery fragrances, heliotrope, almond, powder, I don't know, something like that. Maybe since I smelled Comet by Chanel, I feel like this was something I was longing for, and I was really looking for this type of fragrances. So the first one I thought of when I thought about heliotrope was Blossom Love by Amouage. So yeah, let me spray it maybe first. Yeah, the juice is super pink, like the bottle. So this fragrance, it smells like a hug from your mom. I feel, I don't know, it's really comforting, super almondy with the heliotrope. It's floral, it's so complex, it has so many things happening. It's boozy also. Yeah, it has something like sweat in it. I don't always smell it, but today I smell it. I don't know. I have something like a sweat base. Maybe not especially on my skin. On my skin, it's more an almond boozy bomb with vanilla. I definitely get lots of vanilla on me. On paper, a bit less. I get more sweat than vanilla. But yeah, it's super comforting. It's quite elegant also. It's unusual. Yeah, really liking that one too. I feel like for colder days in spring, yeah, this one is really, really great. My next one is a powdery almond bomb to me. And this is a fragrance that was sadly discontinued. And this is Jasmins Marzipane. Again, sorry, the bottle is quite dirty. So this is Jasmins Marzipane by Maison Lancôme. I took the travel size of that one with me on holidays, and my mother really loved that one. She really enjoyed it. I said, yeah, I'm sorry, but this one is discontinued, so it's going to be really hard to find it. So I think I'm going to make a decant of that to her. Yeah, I often make decant for her because, yeah, when she's enjoying a fragrance, which is quite rare, she has she has her taste, you know, in fragrances, and when she loves something, she really loves it. When she hates it, she hates it. But yeah, she really enjoys that one. So that one to me is not super sweet. It has some sweetness. The jasmine is not indolic at all. It's funny. They made the jasmine quite powdery, which is not, I would say, the first quality about jasmine when I think about it. But you definitely recognize the jasmine, but it's soft, it's tender, it's powdery with these tons of almonds. I feel like some almond powder, slightly sugary powder on it. It's very, very powdery, but it's very beautiful. I'm really enjoying that one. And I was really longing for this type of fragrances last month, so yeah, this was also a winner. My next one is also a super powdery bomb, even more powdery than Jasmine Marzipane, can you imagine? And this is Iris Shots by Olfactive Studio, so you have to believe me because I have only the travel size of that one, which is, I guess, 10, 12 milliliters. It's quite big, maybe 15. And this one is even more powdery. It's so powdery that it makes me almost thirsty, you know, like it's dry. It has something dry, but it's super sweet at the same time. I don't know how they did that. It's sweet, but it's a bit savory. It's super powdery, and you definitely get a beautiful iris with it. Maybe a hint of carrot seeds or something like that. I have carrots from it, yes, with the iris. I don't know if it's in the notes, but I definitely get it. And it's also really beautiful and comforting. If you love almonds and powdery fragrances, I think you're gonna love that one. Oh yeah, it's really beautiful. And it's quite strong. I mean, these fragrances from this range, so the Iris Shot and Violet Shot, they are extract and they are super strong. They project quite well. They have a very good longevity. I mean, yeah, Jasmine Marzipane also has a good longevity on me. But yeah, these two, especially to me, they are very, very potent. But still, very beautiful. Voilà, so these were the fragrances I wore last month. Not that many compared to what I had usually. I think maybe less than 10 fragrances for once, but I really enjoyed them and I wore them all a lot. So yeah, that's nice also when you really enjoy the same fragrances. You have to, I don't know, the occasion to spend more time with them, and I really enjoy them. And the last one, so let's put it in my discoveries because it was a new discovery to me. I maybe talked about it a few months ago and it stayed in my mind for a long time, and I had the occasion to buy it for a lower price, so I did it. And this fragrance is Une Pistache by Obvious. So this is a brand I didn't know. I don't know their other fragrances. I've never tried anything else from them, so tell me if the other ones are good also, but this one, I don't know. I tried it and I really enjoyed it. This is definitely what I was looking for in a pistachio fragrance. I mean, I tried several ones and they were all super sweet and synthetic and almost giving me a headache. I don't know. That not what I was expecting or looking for. Or even the one from DS and Durga was really surprising, quite unique, but it was not what I was looking for. But okay. So this one is spicy to me. It has, I don't know, it has spices. I don't know which spice, but to me it has something spicy. It's super almondy also, so you definitely get the pistachio notes, but you have something almondy and floral in it. So maybe almond or heliotrope also. So as I was on this path looking for for almond, definitely I really enjoyed this one last month. As you can see, this was a brand new bottle, and this is what I wore just for the last month. So yeah, and I even enjoyed it wearing it to go to bed. So yeah, so to me this one has some spices. It's floral, it's almondy. It's not super powdery, and it's not super sweet. This is what I really enjoy. This is a pistachio that is not super sweet, but definitely smells like pistachio. And really loved it. It has a hint of sweetness, but yeah, it has some sweetness, but not too sweet, not like a Kylie pistachio, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, so lovely. I really enjoyed that one. And on my skin, I don't really smell it on paper, but on my skin I have something woody also on the base, so something like a bit milky, you know, like it has something like maybe sandalwood, because sandalwood giving me sometimes this milky vibe, I don't know, to a fragrance, and I feel like I have it on my skin. On paper, not that much, but definitely more on my skin, and this is working. I mean, you know, sandalwood is a note that is really tricky on me, so maybe this is a good sandalwood, or maybe this is a synthetic one, because some synthetic and natural can work on me, but there is some natural ones that really don't work at all. But it doesn't smell that synthetic to me. When I say that synthetic, I feel like there is one of these new synthetic molecule in that one, which can be bothering me, you know, but it's not. It's not in this one. Why? I don't know. It's definitely not in Ambroxan or Isoe Super. Or, I know that these two notes sometimes are too much for me, but I don't know which one it is in this one, but it's working. It's working really well with the blend, and it's working for me. In the end, I would say that this fragrance is quite unisex, because it has these woody notes and also this modern synthetic note. I would say that this is quite unisex and not leaning feminine. Yeah, okay. So I hope you get it, what I wanted to say, but voila. So that's it for me for last month. I hope you enjoyed my favorites for the month of April, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye!